Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Wednesday. That means it is the day of communication. And I figured I'd get on here a little bit later. So those I haven't seen in a while can pop on in and say hello. Hmm. It's a fun little trio. What I've been given is about to be given back with love. And it seems like I've got an admirer. I love a good admirer. Especially when they're not about drama. There we go. For a while I've been thinking, I've got somebody watching me, and I don't know who it is, but I know it is a man, and they seem to be keeping hidden. And I've been noticing this for a while, but soon it'll be revealed. New beginnings. Not anyone in my close friendships. Not anyone from my past. Someone I'm going to bond with through emotion and mental. And they're going to give me a gift. One of several. I can't wait to see who this is. Because every reading that I've had for the last couple months has been about this male who is going to come into my life. And we are going to bond via our mentalities. And it's somebody that's been watching. Don't get me wrong. I love somebody that loves to watch. But I would love to know who exactly it is. It's the not knowing that gets me. But whoever it is, and if you do happen to watch this video, and it is you, I know you're out there. It makes me sound paranoid, but I do. I know you're there. I just don't know who you are yet. What is the intention that this person brings? Serenity. Someone to give me peace of mind and shake things up so it isn't going to be all about harmony. ravishing one's body with divine guidance. Okay, so we're getting closer. By the way, welcome. I'm just doing a reading right now for myself, but if you're coming in, you do get a free oracle card. If you got questions, I do charge for that because time and energy, but feel free to say hello, Sunbeam. You ever have one of those moments where you're like, I think I know who it is, but you don't want to call it because you don't want to be wrong? Even me with my tarot, I have those moments. Because everybody can be wrong at least once. Queen of Wands. We've got a female out there who likes to use her words for power. Ooh, and a coupling. Moving forward. That's a good sign. Not a celebration of friends. Nothing to be hurt by. That's a beginning. I don't know if I'm picking up on someone else's energy or my own. Because occasionally when I'm shuffling, I'll pick up people that are scrolling by. But who knows? By the way, welcome. Hello. Feel free to say hi. I don't fight. Not much, anyway. I need to redo my nails, though. I guess I can show my little 3 decks that I got here. Got my Deviant Moon, my Angel, and my Celtic deck. This is just some of the 30 decks that I have. For some reason, I'm being pulled to open up this deck, which this is the Season of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. I need to actually get the one that is for summer. Would love to have that one. But for some reason, this deck is needing to come out. So, I don't know if it's because of another person that's going to come in, or for me. Journey, protection, intuition. Yeah, that kind of follows suit. Bats and ancestors. Okay. That resonates. Invoke the power and not the fear. It's so funny because I was listening to an audio beforehand and it made me think of a few things. And this all follows suit for that. Apparently my cards missed me. I try not to pull every day just because it gets repetitive and you'll drive yourself mad. Need to look at what time it is. Wonder if there's a way for me to pause the stream. Probably not. But I do love the fact that they've added a share screen button. So if I want to show different things now that I can down here below, which I love that. By the way, whoever you are, I do one Oracle for free. If you got questions, I do charge for that. But I'm going to share my stream. See if I can get some of my little witchy friends to come in. There we go. Invited a few peeps. The drums. Today we no love for tomorrow. And so we have a spot. Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone is being silenced. Why is someone being silenced? Silenced, coming out of a tower moment. Looking back at the past. Getting over heartbreak. Venturing into old territory. Watch your words. Find balance. Let's speak your truth. Interesting. So one thing that is going on new in my life is I am currently going to be a Reiki master. That is what I'm training for. Super excited. A lot of knowledge to learn. A lot of things that I didn't know. So, you know, when we're always kind of a student of life and the universe, there's always knowledge to be gained. Fun little fact though, there is technically 114 chakras in the body itself. Empress in reverse. Ooh. Someone's not into their female power. Question is why? Why are we not into our female feminine energy? Why are we into masculine energy? By the way, whoever you are, hello and welcome. Could have been a symbol for a man coming into chat, but normally I see it as someone not embracing their femininity, going more into a masculine presence. These are the cards that I have today. These three are Oracle, and this is my tarot deck, the Deviant Moon deck, that I am playing with today. This is like one of my favorite crystals. I got this when I was had a shop, and it was in a crystal haul that I got. I absolutely love it. And then I got this beauty that was given to me, and this is my ball of anxiousness, what I used to play with while I'm waiting. They have this cool thing now, and I've seen it on TikTok, and it looks like a crystal ball, kind of like what Jareth had in the labyrinth. Isn't it pretty though? So pretty. And you can set it up where it'll have images or it'll play videos. So literally, you can hold a ball like he was for the ballroom scene. That was a diamond. One of those diamond paintings. Hey Ty, how are you doing, baby? It's been a while since I've been on lives. I'm trying to get the lives back up and running and trying to get it myself doing different things. And hello, Rodriguez. How are you, my dear? Feel like poop today, baby. That's a fucking mood. Ty, you came in first, baby. Which one do you want? Because you get a free one. I'm going to go ahead and move my actual tarot deck out of the situation. You get the Angel, you got the Sam Hain deck, and we've got the Celtic deck. Tomorrow, I get to go and pick out a new deck. I'm so excited. Red. We're going for the Sam Hain. I'm glad that you're doing well, though, Andrews. Hopefully I said that right, because if not, then, well, Tyler. Banshee. You got a spirit calling to you. A mischievous spirit. Not one of nature, so it's not an elemental. It's not something that you're going to be haunted by. But it is going to lead you on a journey, Tyler. So you got a spirit to work with. Calling forth. When you hear Banshee, which is the first card that you got, Banshee is a calling. Yeah, it was a pretty good one, I've got to say. Having spirits come around is pretty nice. All right, Dia Rodriguez. I think that's how it's pronounced. I always feel like I don't pronounce things right if I'm not too familiar. But you get the same option. Angel, Sam Hain, or Celtic. Your choice. Well, of course, Tai. That's what I'm here for. It's what I do. I fucking love that line. It's what I do. It's what I live for. Angel. Child after my own heart. Looking for that love and light. Some good messages. Rodriguez. Ooh. We got romance in a blocking position. Either one, there's somebody that we got our eye on that we're not quite into the romance stage yet, or that we're coming out of a romance and about to enter a new one, because we are in a blocking position, but it's rotating towards a positive. But you need to listen for the cue and not study too much into it, but focus on what's being said. Could also mean it could be focusing on your own self, your own love. It doesn't have to always mean a romance or a love. It could be self love. But it does seem like there's someone trying to get your attention. So it seems. You know what's so sad is so I got this off of Etsy, and he's been through the war. He's been through some shit, right? But like he lost a wing. My little dead guy lost a wing. And I don't know if he lost it because it just fell and broke, or by the looks of it, he was in a battle with my pug. Either way, you're very welcome, sweetheart. So what's got you feeling like crap, Ty? I think I might end up doing that one live or a video where I just have the ball, turn it occasionally, and just let it be a meditation or a trance kind of work where you can just turn on whatever music you want and just watch the ball, see what kind of things that you get. Because this part always reminds me of like Earth and the ocean right in here. Such a gorgeous piece. And it glows under a UV light as well. Next weekend, I've got a couple rituals I'll be doing. A naming ritual and a one to honor our coven as we make a staff, which I'm going to record that and I'll be uploading it probably within a week or two after. It seems celestial. It really fucking does. I love it. When she gave it to me, I was just like enamored by it. Like I couldn't quit playing with it. Which I'll probably be on here for another 7 minutes or so before I end up hightailing it. Don't want to overstay my welcome too much on the YouTubes. I'm trying to do baby steps when it comes to coming back to YouTube. I don't want to try to be overwhelming because I made a lot of promises of certain videos and I never really followed through. And I don't like that. And I'm trying to change that. Trying to change the follow through. The best thing about this crystal, though, is that the way that it molds. So where you can hold it. It's a perfect crystal. I think I'm going to take this with me camping. So that way I can charge it when I'm out in the woods. I've got people sending me videos to look at things. Huh. I didn't get to see the video completely, but I did see what you sent. So it kind of makes sense now, huh? If what I've seen is what you're referring to. Which I'm going to go back and look at it again since I got you here. Nice little symbol. Here, that are claw marks. But I'm going to go for more of a symbol because that's what it reminds me of. It's almost like a trident. Looks like a claw or a skeleton hand. Well, I know a while back you were trying to look for a familiar. Could be a familiar spirit. Could be one looking to work with you. By the way, for the new person who just came in, I've got 3 different Oracle decks. You can message in the chat and I'll pull a card for you, which I've been doing like multiple cards. Kind of just feeling like it today. Gotta go back to work. Love you. Love you. Or however that, is it like this? Yeah. There we go. Love you. Have fun, baby. I love my little minions. They're so freaking cute. I thought about turning these guys into like little salt and pepper shakers. Just because they've already got the basis form, so to speak. Somewhere around here, I used to have a little bunny, but I don't know where my bunny went. I'm gonna move these guys, move the crystal out of the way. This is the first time that I felt so calm in hours. I don't know what it is today. I don't know if it's because we got rain and a storm coming, like a good storm, but my energy has just been way off today. I will say this for anybody in here and for in the future. If you have a on the road spell kit that you always carry with you, I'm doing this video on altars, like different altars that people will have from like priestess to novice to somewhere in between, just to kind of show the differences and altars that you can have for like on the go. It's 1:13 in Phoenix right now. It is currently, let's see, what are we at temperature wise? I would not want to be you right now. I do not envy you. I feel bad for you. It is currently 83 where I'm at. Which, thank God, but the humidity has been like ridiculous. It's been like 90 something or whatever on the humidity. Andreas. Well, on that glorious note, that's so cool. Over here, the humidity is less than 10%. So you guys got a pretty decent balance then. But still, the 113, I don't know if I could do that. My body would be like, where's the air conditioning, bitch, and the iced tea? But anyway, my loves, thank you all for joining me. I will be back probably, if I'm not back this week, I'll definitely be jumping back on probably every Wednesday around this time, just to kind of get a feel for, starting a schedule. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or want to ask me anything and I'm not on here, you can always send me an email at thedivinewitch@gmail.com. And until next time, I shall see you guys on the flip side. Try to stay cool and enjoy your weekend.